Do you know why Padmanabha Swamy chose Thiruvanthpuram as his home? It is a story hidden in Kerala's forest and many people have never heard it. Stay till the end, the twist changes everything. Long ago, Vilvamangalam Swamiyar was doing deep tapasya. He had one gift. He could feel the presence of a god even in the simplest form. One morning, a small boy came to him, laughing, playing, but with eyes that felt ancient. The moment the sage saw him, he knew this was God Vishnu himself. The child said, "I will stay with you, but one thing, never scold me." One day during his daily puja, the sage was worshipping a sacred saligrama. The child took it, put it in his mouth and smiled. The sage got angry. He shouted, and in that second, the child disappeared. The sage heard a voice say, "If you want to see me again, come to Anantankadu." The sage ran after the voice. He walked for days, hungry, tired, but determined. And finally, he reached the ancient grove called the Anantankadu, the old serpent forest. Under a huge ilupa tree, he saw that same child again, standing still, smiling. Before the sage could speak, the boy stepped back and entered the tree. As if the trunk opened to receive him, the ground shook. The ilupa tree cracked and fell with a thunderous crash. And from the fallen tree appeared Padmanabha Swamy in Ananta Shayana, God Vishnu reclining on the serpent Ananta, his body stretched across the land, a form so huge no human eye could see it fully at once. The sage fell to the ground and cried, "Lord, how can I worship you like this?" Padmanabha Swamy heard him, and the giant form began to shrink from miles to meters to a size the sage could finally bow down to. Vilvamangalam's journey was complete. He fell at the god's feet, grateful that Padmanabha Swamy had forgiven him. Years later, when the kings of the land built a temple for Padmanabha, they faced one challenge. Even after shrinking, the god's reclining form was still very long. So they built 3 doors in the sanctum, one for his head, one for his lotus navel, and one for his sacred feet. And that is why even today, Padmanabha Swamy is seen in 3 parts, because his form was too vast for a single human glance. That is how Padmanabha Swamy came to Thiruvanthpuram. First as a small child, then as a form no eye could see in one glance, and finally as an eternal protector who rests behind 3 sacred doors, watching over this land